Hey everyone, and welcome back to your girl's channel. It's your girl Misha, aka Styles by Misha. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get these stitch braids on your natural hair. So you want to make sure that you have some kind of like jam for your braids, an edge brush, and a rat tail comb. I'm going to be parting my hair straight down the middle first. Make sure that your middle part is even because it will look lopsided if one side is bigger than the other, trust me. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to start from the middle of my head and work on one side. So start from the middle and then bring it all the way to your ear. You see how clean that part is? Make sure we have clean parts. Next, I'm going to take the top portion of my hair and split it in two. This separation is going to help me keep my braids very neat going straight back. Next, you're going to start at that point, and now we're going to work on the back section, and you're going to start at that point and take that comb straight back to your nape. Try to make sure that you keep a very nice clean line because like I said, you want these braids to be nice and even. So now I'm applying hair jam to the part that I actually just created, and this is going to help with the braiding process because it's going to keep that part nice and clean, and it's going to make your braids appear even more sleek and neat. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm going to start this braid, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it in two, and then I'm going to apply hair jam right in the middle, and then I'm going to comb it all through just to make sure that in the middle it's not so thick and bulky because I want a very sleek flat look. Even though I'm not attaching extra extension hair to my head, I still am trying to get the same look. Now I'm also applying gel on the other side because I have a lot of flyaways in the middle of my head, and if I don't lay the other side down as well, I'm just going to experience a lot of frustration. So I'm just going to give you a tip: lay the other side down just at the root first before you get to the other side. Make sure you thoroughly comb through that product at the root. Now we're starting on our first stitch braid. You're going to create a straight part. This is going to be your hook. This is going to help attach all of the other legs together. You're going to braid that at least 3 to 4 times before you pick up your comb and start to create the stitching part. Now I'm going to pick up my comb and I'm going to cut through a straight line. And then I'm going to pinch whatever I just cut out and I'm going to braid. I'm going to pick up my comb again. I'm going to cut another straight line. I'm going to pinch that hair and then I'm going to braid. I'm going to continue this process, cutting and pinching and braiding until I reach the middle of my head. Once I reach the middle of my head now, I won't be able to see any more stitches, and I really don't care. This is just to give an illusion of stitch braiding, so I'm just going to stop in the middle of my head with the stitching and just braid all the way down until I reach the ends. Make sure you do add hair jam throughout your hair just to keep that smoothness and to minimize frizz. So now that we're on our second stitch, you're going to make sure that you use the same application you did on the first stitch. Apply the jam in all the crevices that you need, which is on the sides and in the middle. Once you have them on the sides and in the middle, make sure you comb that product through to keep that smoothness while you're stitching and braiding. Turn me inside out, make my heart speak. Need no one else, you're all I need. Personality, everything you do, to me love, everything about you. Make sure that you decide to leave some edges out if you choose to. If not, then you can braid it in. Just make sure you are swooping it while you're braiding. I'm just leaving out a few side pieces around my perimeter of my temple, just because I want to add a little pizzazz at the end. I'm going to once again cut the first half straight across. I'm going to braid 3 to 4 times, and I'm going to pick up my comb. Start very tiny. If you start too wide, you're not going to be able to grab it. So start as close to that braid as possible. You're going to cut, pinch, and braid. That is the technique. Cut, pinch, and braid. Make sure that when you get to any thin parts on your head that you are making sure that you cut close to the first braid, as close as you can get. This is to keep the stitches aligned and together, nice and smooth. Also remember that once you can no longer see your stitch braids, do not stress or struggle with yourself and continue stitching. All I did was, the moment that I realized I cannot no longer see any of my stitches, I continue to braid straight down. Just make sure that you pinch and braid. You don't need to cut anymore, just pinch and braid, just to keep that tightness together. So I'm going to be using my Nairobi, and I'm also going to be using some hair jam to lay my edges and to smooth everything down. I'm going to be taking my hair jam on my edges, and then I'm going to be layering it with my Gotta Be. You know, my Gotta Be coming through for your girl. So make sure you take some Gotta Be and really make sure that Gotta Be is nice and tacky. I always say this. And style your edges how you want. I wanted to play with my edges a little differently, so I decided to do some swirlies. This is my bead bowl, and so I'm going to take all clear beads. I put at least 4 on the stick, and I place them on the ends of my hair. Don't forget about that scalp. I'm making sure that I apply some hair oil to my scalp just to make sure everything is nice and hydrated. Then I'm going to take my mousse, smooth down any flyaways that I may have, take a scarf, lay everything down, including my edges, just to make sure everything nice, tight, and right. You feel me? So I'm using some rhinestones, and I'm going to place this kind of like wherever I swoop my edges, just to give it some more pizzazz. I'm going to be doing a photo shoot later, so make sure you guys follow me on my gram, Styles by Misha, just so you can see those pictures. Okay? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is all for this video. If you're looking to switch up your cornrows, do stitch braiding. Stitch braiding is like fire as hell. And those stitch braids be standing out, baby, okay? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave your girl a big thumbs up. Leave your comments in the box below, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.